Bonjour et bienvenue au Lexi's amazing top sales video of things I've sold on eBay, etc., etc., and the results from the Welsh jewelry or I bet is a sales video. Hooray! Ooh. Sorry, I absolutely love Eurovision Song Contest, and I thought last night was absolutely fab. And shame for the British girl that got that invasion. I love the Daily Mail coverage that said, you know, the guy that ran up on stage was a Corbynite, and so obviously that must make him an evil person. God bless the Daily Mail and their fantastic right-wing views. Well done, Daily Mail, you bunch of idiots. Anyways, yeah, that guy was just a twat and that was it. But she powered on afterwards. Well done, girl. And then absolutely loved the winner. She was hilarious and loved a lot of the songs as well. I love Eurovision. Freaking great. You should all love Eurovision too. It's a shame it's not going to Cyprus. I didn't very much like the song, but my mate Cleo lives in Cyprus and it would have been a very good excuse to go and visit him. Anyways, right, so here's some top sales for you. I don't know how many, it's approximately that many. The first one, it's not exactly a bolo. Oh, by the way, if you can hear the you know, like that fan sound, that's because I'm trying to export something from Premiere Pro at the moment. A video that I've been trying to do for like a week now, and it's just causing me a bit of hassle, even though it shouldn't, but anyway. So it's exporting from Premiere to hopefully a YouTube friendly format. I hate editing, really hate editing. Anyway, so bolo, if you ever see these out, you might pick them up for like 50 pence or a pound or 20 pence if you're lucky, you know, at car boot sales. They're quite common, but they will always sell the vintage forget-me-not Movitex gold brooch. You'll know it's Movitex because it says it on the back, right there on the leaf. And it's forget-me-not brooch. I think people tend to buy them, it sounds quite depressing, but like, you know, to wear for funerals and things like that. But they're always popular. They'll always sell for about £5 or £6 or £7 even. I sold this one for £5.99 including free postage, just because there was a little bit of tarnishing around the middle section there. But normally I get a couple of quid more, like for these ones. So if you ever see them out, pick them up for like 50p. Guaranteed to sell them on literally within a couple of weeks. The next one is a bit more jewellery. These ones I picked up for 50 pence each. Again, quite tarnished, and you think like, well, what's so special about them? Well, one, because they're from a brand called Guess, and Guess seems to sell quite well in jewellery, and you'll know it's Guess because it says Guess on it. And also like tortoiseshell, like faux tortoiseshell, because you can't buy real tortoiseshell obviously. Faux tortoiseshell is quite popular as well. Someone did message me and ask if these were real tortoiseshell. Like, no, they're definitely not. They're definitely plastic. I'm not going to sell real tortoiseshell, well, not to my knowledge anyway. But yeah, so I paid 50 pence each for these. Again, like I knew that they would sell as well, so I was happy to pay £1 for them and then sell them on for £9.99 with free delivery. It's a little bit of profit, but you know when it's guaranteed to come back, you're kind of happy to do things like that, aren't you? You don't always spend £1 to make a million, do you? This one, oh, I mean, like, don't you just love that? Lovely 90s, hideous. But it's not so much the product. It's more that from this sale, I was officially in profit from that £415 purchase that I made of vintage clothing. So far, well, I've now, like, well gone beyond that because I've made more sales since then as well. I think I'm up to like over £500 worth of sales from that £415 haul, and I've got over 250 other listings from that as well. So if I say on average, you know, a tenner a listing, some of them go for a hell of a lot more, but say on average for a tenner, I've got 250 listings from there. Hopefully that should equate to quite a nice amount of money. Okay, so this isn't a particularly exciting thing. It's just from Richards from the 90s. Yellow is like one of the season's colours apparently, so that's probably why it's sold. And it's sold for the full asking price of £12.99. Thank you very much. Next one, I got this in a job lot of jewellery that I bought off eBay. It was just kind of listed as, you know, random box of vintage jewellery and stuff, broken things. And I think I paid about £20 for that, and there was quite a few items in there. There was a good old box of stuff, some of which I can fix quite easily, some of which I'm using to take the stones out of. And then I saw this in there. It's a Seconda 17 jewels watch, or just the watch face, no strap even. And it's a wind-up watch. I tested it briefly, as in I wound it up and it turned around, and it seemed to keep time okay, at least for the short amount of time that I tested it. But I did say in the condition that cannot guarantee that it keeps time perfectly. But Seconda 17 jewels sell reasonably well. Obviously, there are some that get quite nice prices. Men's watches generally tend to be a hell of a lot more popular than women's watches. I haven't worn a watch since I was about 10 years old because I hate knowing what the time is. But yeah, so it's not a particularly exciting watch, but I think it's the fact that it's 17 jewels. That's what people seem to like. If you type in that on eBay, you'll find a lot of nice results and some very nice sales. So if you ever see a little box of junk at a car boot sale and you see some watches in there, take a look out for something like that. Okay, next one. So I've been buying 50p random bags of jewellery from the Oxfam shop. Spoiler, the DVD that I'm exporting right now is about a mega haul of £1 bags and 50p bags and stuff from the charity shops. But this I got in a £1 bag amongst a whole bunch of other things. Stuck it on eBay for $9.99 including free postage, and someone bought it. I think it literally took about maybe just under a week to get this sale, and they gave me positive feedback as well. So that's quite nice. Got my money back and quite a bit extra. Yay! This one I picked up for $1.99 from a charity shop. Good condition, a little dusty. It's just a vintage travel case for your jewellery, but I picked it up because it had sun, moon and stars on it, and things like that are quite popular design. I recently sold a scarf with sun, moon and stars, so I think those are like keywords that people like looking for. It's gone on GSP somewhere else, can't remember where it's gone, but $9.99, again that I sold within a week of listing it. So if you see anything out like this out there, sun, moon and stars, and obviously jewellery travel cases, because people are going on holiday at the moment, they want to take their jewellery with them. So look out for things like that. Easy sales. This, again, is not so much the product that's, you know, particularly exciting. It's just some, you know, Clark's shoes, size 6.5. How very exciting. But it's more the price. I had this up for maybe about either 2 or 3 months, I think, at $19.99, I think, or $20.99, and had no interest whatsoever. And then I put the price up to £21.19, quite a random price, and it sells maybe 2 days later. So I think psychologically, the fact that it says £21.19, when you have a price like that, it looks like to buyers that it's in a sale. Even though it doesn't say, you know, 10% off or whatever, that price just comes up, and so perhaps psychologically people think, oh, there must have been money taken off that, whereas in fact I actually put 20p on. So go figure, guys. I've done that on a few listings, and a few of them are sold now, so maybe that's something to try. I don't know. Who can say? Another one from a £1 bag from the charity shop. I just thought this was interesting because it was a nice heavyweight kind of bangle, and it had these very strange kind of animals. Couldn't quite say where it's from, so I was like, let's cover all bases and go for ethnic, deco, oriental, Chinese, Egyptian, question marks. Who knows? But it's just more whether someone likes it. I thought it was quite smart, and I put it up for $9.99 with £3.50, and again it sold pretty quickly as well, so that's kind of cool. This is again another one from the £1 bags from the charity shop. This one I liked because it was glass and glass chips and glass beads, but again it's more the colours that are important in this one, because it's green and purple and they are suffragette colours. So people again doing doing their like wartime recreations or historical recreations, like dressing up for special events and things, might be looking for this kind of jewellery, and I think that's what's happened here, is I've put in the keywords suffragette colours and green and purple, and that has helped to sell it. I think I put it on auction and I got £9.99 for it plus £2 postage because it goes as a large letter, obviously very well wrapped within that large letter envelope. But yeah, quite happy with that one, considering it was from a £1 bag. This one, I sold these on the bank holiday weekend where it was lovely and sunny. Sorry, excuse me. And yeah, so sat outside in the sun having a beer, and then this sale comes in, which was very strange. But God bless people, someone out there has cold hands and need them, so it just goes to show you can sell anything at any time, really. This is from my haul of stuff, so again, well in profit on this. These barely cost me anything now in comparison, but got £13.99 including postage. And my last sale is, remember this dress that I bought for £2? Well, it has sold. I am fingers crossed that it's not coming back to me. It's been a few days and I've heard nothing, so I'm hoping it remains sold. And they're not just wearing it to their prom and they're going to send it back to me in a week. Okay. I didn't get £129.99 for it. I took an offer of £100, which I am more than happy for because I spent £2 on that. Gave it a good wash. Made it look, as presentable as I could on this. It was a size 14 to 16, and this is shown on a size 8 to 10. So it's quite difficult to get the shape right because this is meant to be for, to show off your curves and your bits and bobs, Woo. But, yeah. So, that's it for this week, guys. No fetish clothes for you this week. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'll try harder next week. Anyway, cheers now. Ta-da! Oh, jazz hands. Bye-bye.